Happy Friday to you, family and friends. I pray this video finds you well and overcoming by the presence, the power, and the blood of the Lamb. Well, today is Friday, July 18th, and that means it is day 28 of our 50 states and 50 days of prayer. And since it is day 28, that means the great state of Texas is up. Texas, the state that ratified our Constitution and was admitted to our Union December 29, 1845. The state that they affectionately called the Lone Star State. Would you agree with us today that this state that is called the Lone Star State would not be known as being the Lone Star State, the state that is willing to stand alone, but that this state is known as the bright and morning star? The state that bears the name of Jesus, the state that carries his presence, the state that has enthroned him, and the state where men, women, children of all kinds can come and find refuge, find refreshing, and be restored to the heart of the Master. Would you agree with us that within the state of Texas, there would be a movement that breaks out where men, women, and children of all ethnicities, of all kinds come and they bow their knee before the one who is King of Kings, the one who is lifted high, the one who has the name above every other name, that Jesus becomes the source of their life? Would you agree with us that Texas would be a state, a place, and a space where people can come and step into the very glory of the living God? Would you agree with us that within the church there is a revival that breaks out, that brings us to a place of unity where we're one within the church? Would you agree with us for the education system being brought back to the place where Jesus is paramount and he's supreme within the classroom? Would you agree with us that Texas would not simply carry a model of friendship, but they will carry a model of being friends of the bridegroom? That we here, the citizens, would become friends of the King of Glory simply because we obey his commands? Would you agree with us that Governor Greg Abbott, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, that they would have an encounter with the Lord of Glory in such a way that it will completely transform and alter their very existence? It would alter the way they do politics. It will alter the way they govern and lead. That they would lead not as Republicans, but they would lead as kingdom citizens. Would you agree that the state of Texas would be separate unto the Lord, that sin would be broken, that no longer would Houston and Dallas be the number one and number two sex trafficking cities in the nation, but that ring would be broken by the power of Jesus Christ, and they would be known as places of his glory, places of his presence, and that sin would not abound any longer in the cities of Houston, in the cities of Dallas, in Austin, in San Antonio. Would you agree with us today for a movement of purity, of holiness? Would you agree that the church would rise and take its place within these cities, within this state, that this state truly can stand and be all that the Lord desires and designs for it to be? Well, we thank you today for taking a moment out of your day and agreeing with us and praying for and over the great state of Texas. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Saturday, day 29. Iowa is up. God bless you.